Alrighty, everybody. Let's continue. It looks like we're heading to likely the end of this first dungeon. Yep, Seiryu Clan's HQ is beyond here. Once we're in, there's no turning back. All set to head in? Absolutely. We saved up. Let's do it. Let's go, Adachi-san and Namba. Here we go. Good evening, Ad the Gamer. How are you?
Looks like we were able to sneak in.
Where are we? The Seiryu Clan courtyard? The chairman's room's up there, right?
Yeah, no way I'd forget it.
Man, that takes me back. It was just us three. First time we came here.
Whoa, hey! The hell'd you come from?
Nowhere.
Uh-oh. So much for getting nostalgic, huh?
Right. Guess it's a fight then.
Now let's rock and roll. Adachi-san, Namba! Not a loser.
Yeah.
Let's go. Get alive.
There we go.
Watch this.
Get them both. Yes, double kill. Rousing double kill. A rousing double kill.
I'm up.
Dun 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 dun. Any items or anything over here? No, you can't go this way? It totally looks like you can, but it's bait. It's actually a dead end. See that? All right.
Great trains coming through.
Hell of a scrap back there. Safe to say, they'll be hounding us.
Cup of sake.
That just means we don't gotta sneak around anymore. We're going all the way to the top.
Restorative bolus. So it's a revive item. Bolus. We don't agree. So wasn't this an area we'd done a dungeon in the first game too? It's funny that they brought it back for this one. More work clothes. He's gonna make his, what is that, defense down? Magic defense down? Alright. He's wearing the white brief. No, does anyone need white briefs? No, white briefs are actually worse for all three of them. So, forget the white briefs. I guess I bought those for nothing earlier, right? Of course. Dennis says, imagine how they smell right now. Oh, I'm sure it's amazing. That's part of their offensive strategy. To waft the sewage into the nostrils of the Seiryu clan, thereby distracting them from any kind of, you know, intentional conscious thought. Instead, creating heaving motions and profuse vomiting. Profuse. It's so profuse. Sneaky sons of bitches, you're gonna regret fighting with us. Alright.
Not a loser. Ass kicking time.
So, Grand Liner. Go for a home run on the enemies applying weapons. Oh, look, the further away your target, the harder you hit. Let's try this then.
Open wide. Crush you.
Wow, that was amazing. You hit all of them in a line. That was really sweet, actually.
Get alive.
And, okay, this way.
Have fun with this.
No, you stepped to the side. Damn it. Step to the side. That sucks.
Let's go.
Monkey split. Whoosh. Dead against the wall.
Let's get it done.
Finish him. Finish him. Very good. Dun 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 dun.
Yeah.
Well, round 2. Pyro Belch again. Here we go, right there. Don't move. It's gonna hit all 3, I think. Yeah! Triple kill, baby. That's so good. 2 guys left. Oh! Instant finish. Oh, I missed it. Monkey split. Into the wall. Dead. Look at that. It's beautiful. The animations are sweet, are they not, right? They're absolutely awesome. I love the animations in the game. No, Nanba was not in Judgment and lost Judgment. You're misremembering. He was not a character from there. We're going this way. Okay. Bum bum ba-dum 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 bum bum ba-dum 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 bum. So I'm gonna go up. Anything down? Like an extra item or something? Yes. A supreme herb. We call them herbs in the United States. I heard that across the pond in Europe, they're pronounced herbs, like a hard H. But if we say that here, people make fun of us and say, why are you saying the H sound? So we're supposed to silent H. What was for dinner? It was, my wife made homemade Japanese style curry. Amazing. Super duper good. One of my favorite dishes she makes. A simple wristwatch. Something to sell at the pawn shop. We've been sandwiched! Assholes! Don't think you're getting out alive. A sandwich. Hopefully it's a tasty sandwich. Okay. Sadly, I don't think I have. I do have enough. Crap. I can hit 2. Can I hit all 3? Oh, if they would just step slightly to the right, I could hit all 3. But no, I'm guaranteed to hit 2 if I angle it like this. So let's do that.
Watch this.
Okay. Ew, it's synchronized death animation. Ew. Let's see. So if I do that grand liner. The problem is I can't. Oh, I guess I can hit 2 right here like this. Either way. Yeah, let's go for this. Ready?
Open wide. Get lost.
Oh, yeah! Instant kill again. Beautiful.
Take your best shot.
Nice perfect guard. 3 perfect guards in a row.
Let's go.
Beautiful. Got him from behind.
Yeah. You're ready.
No real way to hit one into the other. Let's just get this guy. Get no health. He's done. Nice.
Picking time.
Get alive. Okay, once again, no way to. Oh, I guess I can knock him into Adachi. Nice finish. Adachi with the hit from behind. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now that we're into the combat is good. I like the combat a lot. Alright, everyone had a job rank up here.
Look at me go. Hell yeah.
But no new abilities. Okay. I got a safe key. Now we gotta find a safe, right? Maybe in here?
I've got some more fight in me.
Nope, it's an incendiary grenade. Do 150 fire damage to enemies and leave them likely to be burnt. Alright. Excuse me. Incendiary grenade. I went the wrong way, son of a bitch. So you cannot go anywhere to the right. We gotta go all the way down this hallway. What's he saying?
Hey,
What's he saying?
hey. Hit it for the look.
I got another safe key. 2 safe keys now. No safe though. Dun 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 dun. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da. going on? Stuck on everything. Oh, and a free recover. I wonder if it means the boss is coming up. Since we got a free recovery here, right?
Should I open it? Got it.
A down jacket. Lowers the damage taken from ice and lowers the damage taken from blunt. Yeah, again, since he's the guy who has to stay alive, and if he dies, the game ends. He has to always get the best defensive items I find. Yep. All right, it said right there you're gonna get a series of battles. Did you read that? Yeah. Okay.
We're good.
Oh no, the character models don't change when you equip clothing. They change when you change class or jobs, but you can't do that this early in the game. So, Shoryuken, how are you? What's up? Good evening. Good to see you here. How's it going, man? Hopefully doing well. Another helmet. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. I also like how all the items are practical items from real life. You know what's funny, because when we first played this game, we were like, wow, they kind of bit off South Park The Stick of Truth by taking realistic items and turning them into, what, like RPG elements. But now there's no more South Park RPG franchise. It's gone. They're done doing that. So, actually, I'm happy that there's another franchise kind of doing this. I like it. Let's see here. A bracelet stud. Oh, perfect. The magic damage up. That's exactly what we need for his flames. His flame attack. Very good. Here we go. John says, you're a good length to the intro. Keep going. Yeah, I want to finish this intro tonight.
Barge in here.
Kawaki.
Nobody sneaks into Seiryu HQ and gets away with it. You three are dead meat.
Damn it. German's room's right there, too.
Shit. What's the plan, Ichiban? This guy's on a good one.
He's just what we wanted. After all, every dungeon needs a tough boss at the end.
So now this is going to be a tougher enemy. We should start using buffs, right, for the first time. So, let's try Pyro Belch.
Watch this.
Guard is black.
If we
Get a
can't knock him
decent
down,
chunk, though.
maybe we can toss
Alright, yeah, I
him
want to
around.
do Hero's Wisdom. So let's move up here. No? They're too spread out? Well, that's terrible. I guess forget it. Unless I can walk towards like a Dachi. Now look. Oh, I see. The range will increase with higher intellect. Since we're early in the game, his intellect's too low for it to be effective on a group. So forget it then. Let's just do Bat Breaker.
Brace yourself.
Guard. Wow, he blocks everything. Attacking an enemy who's guarding will only deal half damage. You can use grapple skills to break through. So they're basically saying, use Monkey Flare.
Going in.
Boom! So now his defense will be lower.
Taking time. Open wide.
Yeah, indeed. And in a combo, too.
Have fun with this.
Belch right on him when he's on the ground. Oh! Nice. 64.
Let's go. Let's go.
Monkey's flip. Oh, nice dodge. Where did this guy come from? What the heck? There's a quick time. Nice. A bunch of other guys came in. Look.
Let's get it done.
You sons of bitches. Where'd y'all come from? So what we need to do is we need to do a lineup here. Can we get a couple of them in a hit? You probably get two. Oh, here we go.
Brace yourself. Crush you.
Oh, damn, almost got a double kill.
Yeah. Call you.
But now I'm not going to have it. Oh, I do have it. Okay. I can get two of them here, right? At least two. At least two right here.
You're in it.
Watch this.
There we go. Ooh, yes! Very nice. Nice, I'm getting the perfect guards down now, which is excellent. Alright, just gonna do a regular attack. Could you move slightly in one direction here, man? Let's do this. Oh, here we go. Let's kill these two. Yes. Double kill.
I'm up. Going in.
Boom. Bravado. It's a buff. Yep, it's a buff.
Hey,
Attack up.
Think we got a big one coming.
Darn, only block the first one.
Let's get it done.
Didn't finish him. Shit.
Yeah.
Bomb. Hacking. I got a block on the third attack.
Ass kicking time.
He's almost done. Hit him with the cable. Very good.
Okay.
I'm up.
He recovered. Oh,
Let's get it done.
one more hit.
Yeah.
Finish him, non-buff. Very nice. And a safe key. I beat him so hard a safe key came out.
On to the next level.
Level up, level up, and level up.
Moving up.
Very good. I actually think I'm liking the combat better than the first one. I like the directional attacks and being able to use environmental things. It's actually quite nice.
Chairman's just past here, yeah?
Yeah. Stay on your toes.
Tuh.
All right. We'll see that it's settled before next week's meeting. Precisely.
Have a nice FaceTime
We'll accept their proposal.
or Google Meeting.
Is that all? Very well. I'll be in touch. My apologies. I had to see that through. I've been managing things in Chairman Takabe's absence. I am Ebina, the clan captain. It's a pleasure to meet you, Ichiban Kasuga-san.
Masataka Ebina, Seiryu clan captain. Masataka.
So what? You hear about us from Takabe or something?
Yes, I've heard a great deal, too.
And Takabe, he's still locked up, right?
In short, one of ours got busted and the chairman took the brunt of it. He's set to be released in 2 years.
And what about you? You're filling in for him while he's away, right? I don't remember seeing you around before.
I'm a new addition. I didn't join the Seiryu until after the Great Dissolution.
And you're already captain? You sure climbed the ladder fast. Based on that, you must be pretty good.
You flatter me. But you see, with the death of the previous chairman and the chaos that followed the Great Dissolution, well, the fact of the matter is we were short-handed. To be even more blunt about it, my promotion was based entirely on how well I earned. As a Yakuza, however, that's not really something to be proud of.
Hey, you're humble, at least.
Let's get back on topic. Chairman Takabe told me what you did for the Seiryu clan, among others. The Ijin 3 are all very much indebted to you. Please excuse me for not reaching out sooner.
This is why you had to sneak through the sewers to talk to me.
Appreciate you rolling out the red carpet.
We take security matters quite seriously here. Unless I give explicit permission, any intruders are to be eliminated on sight. Unfortunately, it seems there was a delay in giving orders, even after I'd confirmed it
Right,
with
a slight delay.
Maybe relax your grip on the place then, huh? One wrong move and we'd be feeding the fish right now.
you. If I told my men to stand down first thing, I would never have seen our heroes of Yokohama
Oh my god,
in
right, that's what it
action.
is. He wanted to see you in action.
As acting head of the Seiryu clan, it's my responsibility to determine who we do business with. Surely you understand.
Well, I guess we're the ones who barged in. Wouldn't be right for us to complain about it.
You have my thanks.
Anyway, Ebina-san, the reason we came here...
Yes, I'm aware. It's about Sasaki-san. Is that right?
That certainly saves us some time.
Yes, he's dead. We murdered him last night.
Where do you think we're headed?
Maybe the mountains? You know, so they can bury us in the woods?
Far from it. We're en route to a warehouse at the wharf.
We gotta go all the way to the harbor just to talk about Sasaki?
Well, seeing is believing, as they often say. After the Great Dissolution 4 years ago, even some Seiryu clan members were ready to leave the Yakuza life behind. Chairman Takabe, in light of this, encouraged them to do just that. However, one major obstacle stands between an ex-Yakuza and the outside world.
The 5-year ex-Yakuza clause, right?
Yeah, correct. As long as that's in place, former Yakuza are unlikely to find decent work, forcing many onto the streets. Knowing what might await them, the first thing the chairman did was provide a way one might make an honest living.
And what's that?
You'll see. In fact, we're almost there.
Okay, what's this gonna be? I have no clue.
We bought the warehouse the Liumang had been using some time ago. It's here we gather trash from all 4 corners of the globe.
Yeah, right.
Trash?
I say trash, but in reality, it's a little more complicated than that. Rather, it's things one can no longer afford to keep. For example, we might receive evidence of a president's adultery, or illicit money transfer records. A scholar may call them pieces of history. But to others, they are cursed objects meant to be destroyed. As to our part, we secretly store these controversial trinkets for safekeeping.
So,
And should the
everyone's
client
dirty
request
laundry
it,
is here?
We'll dispose of their trash without hesitation. It's our duty to make clients feel safe, that they might entrust their disposables to this island nation we call Japan.
So, it's like a giant safety deposit box.
Precisely. Each storage container is lined with lead, so even X-rays can't make out their contents. In addition, the interiors are also vacuum sealed to prevent degradation.
This is like something that would be in like a James Bond movie, right? And then somehow Bond gets locked inside one of them and has to find a way to escape, even though it's like impenetrable. It totally feels like that.
Naturally, that demands a rather high premium. But we still find ourselves with new inventory almost every day.
I swear. What'll you Yakuza think up next?
Oh, this isn't just some Seiryu clan racket. It's our front corporation.
Right, so this is where you're sending those who want out?
Yes. The Omi and Tojo's dissolution changed everything. Many Yakuza who are unable to reintegrate into society have since returned. Not everyone can weather those 5 long years. And thus, the Yakuza is all they have. Whatever their reasons, it's estimated they number over 10,000.
There's still that many?
As far as they're concerned, the best option is to side with smaller, local groups like the Seiryu clan. Provided at least one organization remains, they will no doubt continue to seek them out.
You know, you do have to wonder about that. Like, I understand that when the Omi Alliance and the Tojo clan decided to dissolve, and they thought, oh, this will stop organized crime, this will stop the police from breaking apart the families, and give everyone a chance at a good life. Why didn't they think that there would be other stragglers, right? That is so weird to me. Like, the Seiryu clan was always this offshoot that wasn't really directly involved with either. Why on earth didn't they predict that there would be these other groups that then would just rise up to take their spots? Because that's exactly what's happening. These people tried to get real jobs. It didn't work, so now they're just going right back to the life of course, a lesser group. But still, these groups now are going to be on the rise because they don't have enough competition, right? That is kind of a big plot flaw, I feel, in the whole plot of this and like the original Like a Dragon, is that they didn't really account for the fact that other families would just rise up to take their place. Crime will always exist, right?
For this reason, Chairman Takabe plans to coordinate with all remaining Yakuza clans and quickly dissolve them as well.
What? You mean all at
All
once?
right, what's this about now?
The Yomei Alliance of Hiroshima, the Kitakata family of Hokkaido,
Wow.
the Ryudo family of Okinawa.
It's literally every family we've dealt
Those
with
are
in
just
these
the
games.
start, as he's secretly in touch with many other groups as well. He's aptly called this plan the Second Great Dissolution. Should it succeed, then the Yakuza will truly be a thing of the past.
Okay.
I have been acting on his behalf, carefully advancing the plan while he's away.
Where the hell is he?
Never knew Takabe had his sights set so high.
Jail, right? They said he got
In
arrested
order
or
to
something?
avoid the hardship caused by the first dissolution, the second will only be carried out once we've secured enough jobs. To that end, we've been expanding our business in numerous areas. Frankly, not all of them have been successful, but we can't afford to let that slow us down. We must give all we have to the task at hand.
So the second great dissolution. When exactly are you guys planning to pull the trigger?
When the time is right. That's all I can say for now.
You've told us so much already, even though we just met. Seriously, it means a lot.
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san.
Oh, you're not leaving alive.
I'm
Sorry
well
about that. I
aware
have
of
to
all
kill
the
you now.
work you two have done in rehabilitating former Yakuza. That said, I am also aware of your current predicament. Despite this, let me assure you that our goals are the same. Masumi Arakawa's last wish, his incredible dream of giving every last Yakuza a chance at normal life. Would you entrust that to us?
Do you trust them?
Kasuga-san, Adachi-san.
Sasaki! Guess you really were here after all, huh?
I'm sorry, well, to be honest, I came here with the intent of joining the Seiryu clan. But thankfully, Ebina-san said I could stay a civilian.
You've got nothing to apologize for. If you're okay with this, then you have my support.
We will take responsibility and look after Sasaki-san from here on.
Huh.
Is that all right with you?
Honestly, it's amazing what you guys have done. Makes me wonder why I even bothered trying to do it on my own. Anyway, Ebina-san, I ultimately just want to say thank you. This might sound kind of presumptuous of me, but
Would you go out with me?
if I may, could I ask you see this through? That no man gets left behind?
Yes, of course. I'll see that it's done.
Do you think this guy's trustworthy? Does he look trustworthy to you? Does he look like he's telling the truth? Right?
Kasuga-san. Provided you still have time, there's someone I'd like you to see.
Yeah. I mean, sure. I've got nothing but time right now.
Glad to hear it. In that case, allow me to give him a call.
Oh.
That won't be necessary.
Uh-oh.
Well then, it would appear he's already here.
Who's this now?
No way.
It's been a while. Ichi.
Sawashiro.
Holy shit. Captain Sawashiro?
I don't remember who Captain Sawashiro is. I think he's from the first game. Wait, what? Did it just give me 14 gamer points? Don't tell me it gave me 14 gamer points. Why did it give me such a weird number? Now I'm gonna have an odd ass number of gamer points on my account. Seriously, did it just do that? Why? Why did it do 14? Chapter 2, Paradise Hawaiians. Oh, we're going to Hawaii? Okay, cool. No, hold on. How many gamer points do I have? Wait, why do I have an even number now? I'm confused. Why do I have an even number now? Oh, you guys didn't see it. It says I have 172,195. Was it a typo? Did it actually give me 15, but it said 14? Or did the game already give me like 1 gamer point for something earlier? Right? I actually don't know how to look at achievements on this console. How do you see that? I don't remember. People, parties, suggest game activity? No, that was my first achievement for the whole game, right? Yeah, it says 14 gamer points. So what? When did I get an oddball 1 gamer or yeah, I must have gotten oddball 1 gamer point at some other time from another game, and this game evened it out. You see what I mean? Because usually gamer points are 0 or 5. So I wonder what game gave me 1 gamer point that this fixed. Huh. That's really weird. Anyway, I received a $10 tip from an anonymous tipper. Thank you, whoever that was. I really appreciate that. On a very, very slow support night like tonight, that is much appreciated, especially with everything going on this month. So thank you very much to the anonymous $10 tipper. Okay. So it looks like we make it to Hawaii tonight. Maybe. I guess we're going to see. We got a little bit, I mean, we have time left, so let's roll here and let's see how far we get.
No, it's fine. Old habits die hard, huh?
Because he used to work for him, right? He used to work for him in the clan. He was one of the lower tier guys. Joe Sawashiro, former captain of the Arakawa family. That's right.
Captain Sawashiro! I thought you were in the slammer. What are you doing here? You were found guilty. You killed the Seiryu chairman.
That's right. Yep.
Far as Ebin is concerned, you're public enemy #1, right? At a glance, I'd say he's treating you like the opposite.
You know, for a dumbass, you're pretty perceptive, huh, Ichi?
And I see you're at it with that.
Welcome back, Jade.
Would it kill you to be nice for once? I guess old habits really do die hard.
So they do.
So, what exactly's going on?
Well, long story short, I wasn't the one who killed Chairman Hoshino 4 years ago.
Ah.
What?
He just lied about it? So now we get a flashback to the first game. What the hell? It looks like he was going to do it, though. Look. So he was already dead when he arrived. Yeah. It looks like he had every intention of killing him, though.
No.
Awful late to the party, aren't you? Seems even Hoshino got sick of waiting.
Young master, what have you done?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I should be asking you. The ruthless Captain Sawashiro I once knew never dragged his ass. But I have a theory. You let it slip that someone was after the old man's head. Didn't you? If all went according to plan, Ichiban would come save the day before you made the hit. That's what you were banking on, right?
Ah.
Well, change of plans.
I see. So you sent a guy in ahead of me to ensure the job was done.
I'll make sure the credit goes to you. If it gets around that you off the Seiryu clan chairman, well, you're sure to impress a cellmate or two.
So then, that means I'd lost your trust some time ago, young master.
You're wrong there, Sawashiro. You never had my trust to begin
Oh! You son of a bitch! So he knew he was boned. There's really no way he could be able to prove his innocence, so he just took the fall for it. His suit is made of leather. You notice that? I don't know what it is. What kind of leather? It's like a freaking alligator skin or something. Leather. It's weird.
So someone else got to him before you even had the chance. Right. Then the young master played you as well. And even knowing that, you still took the fall.
Well, I can't deny I was on my way to kill the chairman. Maybe I did pray for a sort of miracle. That by some chance I wouldn't have to. But it would have been too shameless of me to plead innocence.
You had your reasons. I'm sure a lot was going through your head at the time, yeah?
That's true. I suppose I was trying to atone for my sins somehow. It was clear the young master... No. My own son...
Right.
...was only sinking deeper into...
Remember, that was one of the big reveals of the first game, is that everyone thought that the young master was the son of, I forgot his name. Is it Arakawa? Everyone thought it was his son, but it really wasn't. It was his son all along, right? It was a twist, a big twist in the plot. And it got so convoluted. It was like a soap opera, quite frankly, the way that it unfolded.
I spoiled it. And Arakawa-san's death was a direct result of that. In truth, I might have prevented it. But instead, I pushed him to do it.
Captain Sawashiro didn't kill the chairman. He took full responsibility even after the fact. Either way, I could have sworn he was sentenced for life, so how did he get out?
Once they put me in prison, I thought I'd just be counting down the rest of my days. But someone put that countdown on hold. That someone was Ebina. A man claiming to be his attorney came to visit. He told me he could prove me innocent, that he wanted to appeal for a retrial.
So Ebina knew the truth? Did he know about Chairman Hoshino? That there was another killer?
Yeah. He's a sharp one, that guy. Real young, full of energy type. He did everything he could to get me out of prison. It was all to serve his goal, to start up the second great dissolution. You even heard it yourself just now. Arakawa still had a lot more to do before he passed.
I get it. You couldn't be the one Yakuza left out of all this.
No way. I'm the guy that turned from the Tojo to the Omi, incited a war and went on an all-out rampage in the process. Get someone like me on your leash, and even a fresh face like Ebina's sure to turn a few heads. To keep the strays in line, you need someone who can bark over them. I suppose that's why he brought me in.
Sounds like you got the short end of that one.
I'd say it's the perfect job for me, all things considered. If nothing else, it sure beats pretending to atone for my sins in some cell.
Captain.
I had asked Ebina to bring you here tonight, but it wasn't so I could talk about myself. I know I have no right, Ichi, but I have a favor to ask you.
A favor? From me?
What
It's
now?
a rush job, too.
Let me hear it first. I don't exactly want to bite off more than I can chew, you know?
Well, as I understand it, you're fresh out of a job, right? I'm sure you'll find the time.
Okay. He's gonna send him to Hawaii.
So, Sawashiro asks you a favor, and without any clue as to what it is, you run off and snag a passport. Sir, yes, sir, eh?
That's one way to put it.
Well, whatever his favor is, I imagine you'll be heading overseas, right? Passport ain't good for much else.
He's gonna fill me in later today. Said he'll be waiting at Heian Tower.
What's hilarious about this is, if this was the United States, you have to wait months to get a passport. You have to get all your information, like you have to prove who you are, so you get like your birth certificate, your social security card, like proof of residence and stuff, and a picture. You have to submit all this, all right? And once you submit all of it, it goes to the social security, or not the social security department, I forget which department of the government it goes to, and it literally just sits there endlessly for ages, and then you could pay extra money to have it go faster. Right? And then you eventually get it, but it takes so... Is it the State Department? That's who it is, the State Department. Thank you, Just Chillin'. He just got it in one day in Japan. He literally was told, go get a passport, and he went, and he got a passport instantly. It's like, this is so different when cultural stuff like that happens in a game like this. You're like, wait, what? Here, like, literally, you'd have to sit around for 2 months to get your passport minimum, and that's paying the expedite fee. So, that's pretty crazy. He was able to get it, like, same day, right? That's nuts.
Are you gonna be okay by yourself? I mean, can we really trust Sawashiro?
You know, I think if he was gonna hurt me, he'd have done it by now.
That's a fair point.
Not only that, I'm out of work, with plenty of time to spare. Figured I'd just go meet him. I'd feel bad turning him down at this point, especially after he came to me for help.
Guess we're all going to Heian Tower then. You're not the only one with time on his hands after all.
Have you ever had a passport? Yes. When I had my helicopter job, they flew me out to Canada to one of the operators of helicopters out there that we did business with. I need to get a passport, and it took a long time. All right, so they want me to... Oh, this is your music right here. I'm just curious if it says what tracks are available. Disco Queen, Friday Night. Yeah, look, these are all the songs. These are all from previous Yakuza games. And so you can play these now whenever you want. Look at all these. Because this is because I got the better version of the game. You have all these different songs that you can listen to, which is kind of cool. So, am I going to do that? Probably not. Like I told you guys, I would much rather talk with you and have fun interactions when we play the game rather than just listening to the music. So, for everyone enjoying the playthrough, I'm glad to hear that. Like I said, I love the game. I just hope that we can play it, you know, often. I'm definitely doing at least one more major stream of it and another stream, whether it's major or minor, I don't know this week. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's gonna be rough because it's like the fourth straight RPG I'm playing, and I get that it's gonna be hard to get ongoing attendance and interest, and that sucks because the game is going to be great. I know it is. You know, I love it right now, and it is what it is, though, right? Is it worth getting? If you like long RPGs, if you loved the first one, this is better. I can already tell you, like, the combat's much better. I'm liking it. So, all right, they're saying to take a taxi to Chinatown. There we go. What the heck is this? How am I supposed to read that? Oh no. Mahjong? No, it's not. It's a different game. I don't even know what that is. I can't play that. I don't know what the hell that is. No, you see, Sarah has a good point. She says, remember, this is the third Like a Dragon game you're playing in 12 months. You're right. You know, we had Ishin last year. Then we had Gaiden, and now we got this. Now, this is very different from both of the others. It definitely is. But I get it. And again, I was playing Baldur's Gate. I was playing Sea of Stars. There's just too many fucking RPGs, man. When you play so much of the same, there's overload. Like, take a look at the, oh god, I found a stinky towel. You know, the Tekken stuff that I've been doing yesterday and today did pretty good. You know, people are craving more. I'm going to be doing more multiplayer of Tekken tomorrow. I know people are excited for that, you know. And, like I said, the Baldur's Gate stuff's been doing well for the whole month that I did it. So, I don't even know what else to say, you know. I hope people who are watching this on demand that you guys do like this, because I really like it. I hope that you will consider supporting it. It's been a rough month for me with all the the real abuse of YouTube that's happened in the last month that I can't help, you know. And I hate that it affects stuff like this. Like, I would love to play this way more, but I'm probably not going to be able to now. You know, it is what it is. Was that Mahjong? It was Mahjong. I thought it was another different game. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about Mahjong, so I can't even say if that was it or not. I did get the other guy next. An unboxer? Oh, he unboxes things? Is that what it's supposed to be? He unboxes things? Aw, man, I wanted to knock him into Namba. Here we go. Knock him into Namba. Oh, wait. He got stuck. Damn, he got stuck. That stinks.
Have fun with this.
All right, here we go.
Let's get it done.
Very nice. No Sayako tonight. I don't know where she is in the plot. But if she's not with these guys, they don't have to do this by themselves without her help. Okay. Chinatown.
To think there'd come a day when we'd share a meal here.
Haha.
I'll say. Still, I
Excuse me.
assumed it'd just be us.
This was the pecking duck scene from the first movie, or the first movie, the first game, right?
His orders. I made a lot of enemies before getting arrested. Plenty of people out there still hate my guts, it seems.
Oh, I did what you asked. Got my passport right here.
Ah, excellent.
Oh, really? Dark Gaming says, FYI, be careful when you look at DLC outfits and other content. It could spoil future party members. I haven't looked at any outfits yet. I don't even know how you do yet. But all the items they put in my inventory, I was like, dude, they gave me so many items up front for buying the better version of this game. I'm like, that's going to break the game. Like, it's going to make it way too easy. So I just put them in the storage box. So I'm not dealing with that stuff. But I haven't looked yet. And you're right. I don't actually want to spoil what's coming up. So
What's this favor you're asking?
I'm sending you to Hawaii. There's someone there who wants to meet you.
Hawaii? Who is it?
Well, it's your mother.
Your mother?
What?
What?
She's the one woman the boss truly loved. Akane-san.
Oh my god.
Huh? Wait, that's...
Just so we're clear here, yes, you are indeed the boss and Akane-san's child.
So...
That fateful day 40 years ago, I saw everything with my own eyes.
Interesting.
On that day, 2 babies at the coin lockers were sadly mistaken for one another.
Huh.
In a perfect world, you would have been raised as Masato Arakawa, the boss's own flesh and blood. You were, of course, replaced with... the son I...
That's right, it was a swapperoonie.
If you hate me for it, you're welcome to say so. You have every right.
You know, I've always had 2 fathers. Jiro Kasuga at the Shangri-La Soapland, and by oath, Masumi Arakawa. For what it's worth, That's all I needed.
Maybe you're right. That said, what about your mother?
Screw her. I don't care about her.
Right. So, this Akane-san lady is...
Yes. She's your mom.
No, but Akane-san... I heard she was killed. Heck, Arakawa-san told me himself. The Hikawa family hunted her down. You know, the guys Arakawa-san used to run with.
Yes, but that was the first game, and now we need a plot for the second, so we retcon all of that. Don't you know the rules of this? Come on, man.
Right.
Come
Well,
on, Ichiban.
That may be what the boss believes. But it's not entirely true. Prior to the boss's departure, the patriarch of the Hikawa family hoped to marry Arakawa-san to his daughter. That's how much he liked him. You might even say the patriarch wanted him as his heir. But as fate would have it, the boss was already together with Akane-san, so he had to fearfully turn down the offer.
Right.
That was it. And the patriarch's rage upon hearing the news was more than the boss could have ever imagined. In a sudden turn, he tried to kill both the boss and Akane-san, who at the time was pregnant with you.
Huh. I heard a lot of this from Arakawa-san himself. He said that Hikawa... He also said that Akane-san didn't make it. He couldn't protect her in the end. That was way too fast, man.
You see, the boss had heard Akane-san was caught by the Hikawa family, but he never saw her body for himself. He kept believing she was out there, and so he strung up one Hikawa member after another. But by then, it was too late, and the order to kill Akane-san had already been passed on to the contractors.
Contractors?
Professional hitmen. So now they were on the hunt too. The Hikawa patriarch was playing all his cards.
All that to kill Akane-san? Just her alone?
Crossing the Yakuza carries a heavy toll. Surely I don't have to tell you that.
Yeah, but it's so many years later, so why do you have to go find her now?
It was then Arakawa made one last move. And in order to save your mom, he raided the Hikawa family HQ all by himself.
Arakawa! You're going straight to hell, you damn traitor!
How did he manage to kill them all himself? What? That's ridiculous. My controller's going crazy, right? Vibrating like nuts right now.
You either move or die!
This is absolutely ridiculous. So you think he's John Wick or something? Right? It's insane. Wow. Well, shit.
Akane, where is she? Old man. Wherever she may be, she won't have much longer to live.
The hounds are already on her trail, and once they sniff her out, it's feeding time, down to the very last bone. Whether I live or die makes no difference.
Oh, then die.
My
Bye-bye.
orders are absolute.
Then make new orders. Tell whoever you hired, you're calling it off.
The plan's already in motion. Give it up. As far as I'm concerned, you crossed the point of no return a long time ago.
Did you forget?
Where the fuck is Akane?
No longer in the country. She's bound for the Philippines.
The Philippines.
Stowed away on some shady-looking cargo ship, it seems. Imagine a pretty little thing by her lonesome, with hardly a yen to her name. Surely she has to earn her keep somehow. I hear life at sea is quite demanding, but it's the men at sea who I'd be concerned about. Bet you they're lined up as we speak.
Shit, you piece of shit!
What a thing to say.
Tell your men to stand down, or they'll be dead just like you, Ikawa!
That's the spirit, Arakawa. Oh, I've been wanting to see that face. To hear you scream like the little brat you are!
Oh!
Make the call! Do it already!
One really has to wonder, though, how bad is your bitch holding up?
Oh my god.
The boss continued torturing the Ikawa patriarch until he breathed his last. But no matter what he did, the madman kept on laughing. Till the bitter end.
But that happened in the distant past. What does that have to do with now?
And in the end, he never found out where Akane-san was. And now he had no chance of calling off her pursuers.
Dude, it's been so long, there's no way she
But
still has
wait,
pursuers.
He knew she was headed for the Philippines, right? There had to be something he could do.
There was. He flew to the Philippines as soon as possible, and once he formed his own family, his subordinates joined the search. But nothing ever turned up, and the years just kept passing by. He came to believe that if Akane-san were alive, she would have contacted him. That day never came. So he and the rest of us assumed the worst. Though no one ever said it out loud. Here. It's the photo of Akane-san the boss had us carry around.
What?
That's gonna help all these years later?
I can't imagine you've seen it.
This is her? Akane-san? Oh.
She's native Hawaiian, albeit with some Japanese blood mixed in.
Then I have that blood too?
Guess that's how it goes.
Seeing her after all this time, the woman the boss loved.
Ten years had passed since Akane-san went missing. Then, one day the boss got an emergency call. It was from an officer of a Filipino group we had dealings with. He found a girl in Hawaii who looked just like her.
Then that mean maybe she moved back home at some point.
Yeah, we'd been looking at that angle too, as you might have guessed. But the boss never knew where exactly in Hawaii she was born. That might be why we still came up short.
So you went there to take a look? To find Akane-san?
As soon as I got word, I was on the first flight out. It was just me, though. The boss stayed behind.
Why?
What? Why didn't he go with me? If I can afford to be blunt, it's because he was afraid. He'd had enough. A man can only have his hopes built up so many times. The stronger and more promising the lead, the bigger the hurt when it all fell through.
I see. Makes sense.
Anyway, off I went. Eventually, I found her. It was Akane's son, no doubt about it.
And she was safe and sound?
She was. About as safe as you can get.
Okay.
Granted, that presented a bit of a problem for me.
The lights have gone out! The cutscene was too long!
Say, all went well, and she returned to the boss.
The lights went out!
My son would inevitably want to meet her child. And in that case, she'd quickly see that her son's been living with a handicap since the transfer at the coin locker. Now, she might at first say that just being able to reunite is enough. But eventually, she'd want to know about his condition. And she'd probably ask how that happened. Before long, she and the boss would be comparing their memories from that night. Then it'd hit. They'd realize they transferred their baby at different lockers. How then would they treat Masato Arakawa, the young master, the boy they believed was theirs?
Well...
No one truly knows what would have happened.
I will say this, as good as Yakuza Like a Dragon was, the whole idea that there were two babies in lockers at the same station at the same time, and there was a mix-up, and someone grabbed the wrong baby, is so ridiculous. That was the silliest plot point. And I know they were trying to be super over-the-top dramatic with that plot point, but it was like, what? How could that have ever happened? Like I still love the game, but that was like, yeah, okay. Two babies shoved into lockers next to each other at the same train station, and it was a confusing segment where someone thought it was the right baby. Okay, anyway. Good night, Derek.
But I did
Good night,
notice,
Kathleen.
As long as Akane's son kept out of Japan, everything here'd stay the same. Neither I nor the young master would have to suffer.
Wait, then you flew out to Akane-san too?
Exactly. When I saw Akane-san, I was planning to kill her.
Okay, trying to cover up the whole thing.
Even I couldn't help trembling. I had every intention to get rid of the woman the boss loved. However, I ended up walking away. All thanks to something.
This guy is like, he's always supposed to be an assassin and never ends up being an assassin. He was supposed to kill that chairman and he didn't because the guy was already dead. He was supposed to kill her and he didn't.
If anyone asks, I've been dead a long time.
And Akane-san has kids out there?
Oh, she has more children.
It shouldn't come as a surprise if you think about it. A young girl on the run from hired killers, with absolutely no hope of contact from the man she loved. Who could blame her for anything?
I
From
could.
then on,
She decided to
it was her
steal and
life.
murder and commit vehicular homicide and drink and drive and
So
steal
I
money and
decided to
embezzle and
honor her
hack.
wishes.
She's guilty of all of
I
those
gave
things.
word to the boss that Akane-san was dead. I told him the Hikawa family had reached her first. That all I'd found was her lifeless body. Nothing more. The boss quietly accepted my report. The search for Akane-san was called off. And she was never spoken of again.
And it was all bullshit. Fed Rogers says, I could actually get a passport before this cutscene ends. Probably. You might be right. It's a hell of a cutscene, let me tell you.
After that, I stayed in contact with her, though sparsely. I needed some control over her so that she wouldn't suddenly get homesick for Japan. You see.
You're a certified asshole. Still, I get that this all started because of what Akane-san said. I'm not saying everything you did was wrong.
Well, with the boss now dead and me out of prison, the situation has changed. I wrote a letter to Akane-san. I told her everything there was to know. How I betrayed the boss, and that Ichiban Kasuga, the boy who grew up in a soapland, was her child. Ironic, isn't it? Neither I nor Akane-san were finally free until long after the boss was gone. Anyhow, Ichi, Akane-san, she tells me she wants to meet you.
She does? Me?
Akane-san's home address. It's right there on the front.
It's a bunch of X's.
Is this a letter from Akane-san?
Akane-san lives on XXXXX Boulevard, XXX Province, XXX Hawaii, XXX? Oh.
Just the envelope. The letter was to stay between me and her. I'm afraid I can't show it to you.
Sure, I get that.
Yeah, I'm sure it must be strange to be in your 40s and be asked to meet your mom for the first time. But Akane-san's only getting older. A son ought to set his mother's mind at ease before she passes on. Don't you think?
Well, yeah.
This is just one more way for me to atone for all I've done. I'll be booking your flight to Hawaii. You'll leave tomorrow.
Flight number XXX. He's leaving from gate XXXXX.
Is how you feel about it. Will you go?
On XX Airlines.
Not for me, but for Akane-san. Please, won't you see her, Ichi?
Yes.
Captain.
I beg you.
You know, I never thought I'd see the day you bowed your head to me. All right, I'll go see her.
Well, I would have killed you if you'd said no.
Oh, X! Son of an X! You mother Xer! I'll have enough of you!
What's up?
Good to see you're still in one piece. Huh? Were you guys waiting for me? No, we fell asleep in the street. It's been like an hour. Namba was worried about you, and I somehow missed my chance to skedaddle. Look who's talking. That was what I was about to say. Did you find out what Sawashiro's special request was? Yeah, about that. Things got a little complicated. You don't say? How about we head over to Survive?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh my god. Alright, let's do that. I would like to at least get this segment done before we finish tonight, and we're just about done. Like, it's time for me to end my stream. Let's see if we can just skedaddle over there and get this segment done with. Wait a minute. I should fast travel, no? Isn't it like on the other side of town? Fuck. Ah, fuck. There's a cab right here if I can get to it. Ah, shit, there's enemies right there. Okay. Alright, right to Survive bar. Beautiful. Ugh. I just want to get this segment done so we can, next time, we're in a whole fresh segment, you know what I mean? Mackerel is expensive. The expensive mackerel. The door doesn't open. Wait a minute. It's late. It's late, okay? It was across the street. I got confused.
I see.
Arakawa never found out Akane-san's alive and well. Maybe not, but kind of sounds like it was meant to be. Especially since Akane-san wanted to keep Arakawa in the dark and what have you.
Okay.
Yeah, things changed after the boss passed. Who knows if she'd want to meet me otherwise. So what are you going to do? Gonna ship off to Hawaii?
Hey.
I sure am, but it's not so much that I want to meet my mom. Really, it's more about paying my respects to the woman the boss loved. Kind of my sworn duty, you know?
Okay.
Well, I'm sure she'd like to see her son after so many years, especially given her age. Wait a minute. You've never been out of the country before, have you?
Okay.
This will be the first time. Nice. The thing is, I've already got the tickets. Captain Sawashiro's already taking care of it. I'm guessing all I gotta do is get a taxi and then go from there.
Sure.
Sure. Most tourist spots out there will have a Japanese speaker or two. Huh, really?
Yep.
There's been a lot of Japanese immigrants over the years. Honest, you mentioned traveling abroad to people about my age, the first place that they think of is Hawaii. You know all those quiz shows from way back? The grand prize was usually a Hawaiian vacation for two. Huh, a Hawaiian vacation for two. Imagine if you went with Sachan. That'd be something, eh? Well, like she'd ever say yes to that. You guys haven't made up yet, huh? The message I sent last year is still marked as unread. What? It's been a whole year? She hasn't talked to them in a year. Yikes. Shit, really? What the heck did I do wrong?
Hold on.
Hey, let's just forget about that. Yeah? And, oh yeah, don't you need to pack?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Packing. Gotta pack for your big trip. And there's some stuff to know in advance, like watch out for white taxis. A lot of Japanese folks get scammed because crooks think we all look like mild-mannered idiots. White taxis, huh? Oh yeah, one more thing. Huh?
Listen.
Before you shove off, it might be a good idea to stop by old Arakawa's grave, eh? You're right, I should. Right? Right. All right. Let's visit him first thing tomorrow morning. For now, let's call it a night. Hey, now, no sense moping about. Come on, it's all three of us.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. All right. White taxis, whatever that means. There's something wrong with the white taxi cabs? Where do they take you? They take you to an alley, beat you, and take all your money. Well, shall we? Now that I think about it, it's my first time visiting Arakawa's graves.
Yeah.
Grave. Same for me. It's been a while. Let's get a cab. Oh, it's a white taxi cab. Okay. Wait, where are we? Oh. It's right there. Arakawa's grave. It is a one-time thing.
I'm taking off, boss. I'm gonna go meet her. Akane-san.
Their cemeteries
wants
are
to see
crazy
me.
different there than they are in the U.S. In the U.S., they look nothing like this. They're pretty shitty.
Arakawa, he had no clue Akane-san was still alive. Nor that you were actually his son. He never knew about any of it.
You know, whether I'm the boss's blood or not, I can't actually say. Honestly, does it even really matter?
Huh?
To the boss, I'm just me. And to me, the boss is just the boss. His blood, my blood, it's not important. It doesn't change a thing.
And that's why you won't take a DNA test? If it were me, I'd want to set the record straight.
For all I care, I got two dads. I've got the boss right here, and I've got Jiro Kasuga, the man who stepped in when no one else would. That's good enough for me.
If you say so.
At this rate, if you were freaking Cosmic Kiryu's kid, I wouldn't be fucking surprised, you know?
always gotta be so stubborn. Say, by the way, what's that in your hand?
Oh, I've got some of the boss's ashes in here.
What? Oh, I thought they were just in his hand bare. I was like, what?
You get that made somewhere?
I want to give it to Akane-san. You know, provided she'll accept it.
So that was it, huh? That's what made you decide to go?
Why would she want that?
Maybe. For what it's worth, I thought it might make the boss happy. So, what do you think, boss?
I'm dead. Leave me alone. Stop bothering me. For God's sakes. I don't want to keep Adachi-san and Namba waiting. I should head out to the station and snag a taxi for the airport. All right. So I think this is a good stopping point. You're probably going to have like a trip to Hawaii. Maybe there'll be some hijinks along the way. And it seems like when we play again, because the next time I play will be a major 3-hour daytime stream on Monday, we'll get pretty far. I think we'll get to Hawaii. We'll get the intro to that segment and see what it's all about. So yeah, that was officially over 5-hour intro to the game. Over 5 hours. And I mean, I get it. At the same time, man, I kind of wish that this is a case. All right. There's a perfect case for certain kinds of narrative. All right. Honestly, if you want to know the truth, I wish that this game had what's called in medias res. If you don't know what that means, in medias res is a narrative device where you actually start a story somewhat into it, sometimes in the middle. Then at some point of advancing the story, the game will, or game, story, whatever it is, movie, will pause, and then it will go back in time to tell the previous story that you missed to catch you up, and then it will eventually flash back to the present and move forward again. If it had done it this way, I think that narrative would have actually worked better, because the story takes so long to get moving that I feel like now we're really starting the game, right? Man, that was a rough 5 hours. Unless you're a huge fan of this series, like, I wouldn't be shocked if there's people who came by my streams yesterday and today and were like, well, I don't know what this game is, let me check it out. And they're just watching me sitting here watch cutscenes, and they're like, oh, this is boring, and then they get turned off, right? If this game had started in Hawaii, and maybe you played for 2-3 hours in Hawaii, leveling up, getting new classes, meeting new teammates, fighting, and then it's like, well, how did this all start? Then you flash back and you do the 5-hour prequels build up, and then you go back to party time in Hawaii again. I think it would have actually been better. I think it was way too slow of a start. Seriously. And that's sad. But now that we're past this part, hopefully now we can move forward with positive progress. It'll be more exciting, you know. I apologize to those of you who maybe had, you know, were wondering when's the action starting. Obviously, I didn't make the game, but I hear ya. Like, for me, this is good that we're past it, but man, what a slow start. I hope it picks up now, because, you know, I really love the last one. I feel like this game will build to something amazing, but man, that was such slow going to get there. But there we go. And now I'm excited, right? Because now next time we'll get to this story of him going to Hawaii and what happens when he first arrives and all of that, and hopefully it'll be exciting. I mean, I've been waiting for Hawaii for so long. You know, the game developer said that Hawaii is something like 9 times the size of any of the maps from the original Yakuza games or Like a Dragon, and that it has tons of content all over, and I'm just excited for that. You know, I want to go there. I want to see, instead of yen, now it's going to be American dollars, right? You're going to see different cuisines. You're going to see different cultural stuff going on in Hawaii, and I can't wait for that. And now, finally, on Monday, we'll have it. So, once again, I just want to say thank you to everyone who was here tonight and chilled. Thank you to those who are watching on demand. Please remember, early parts of a playthrough, likes, comments, help the playthrough. And if you could consider supporting the playthrough in some way, if you're watching on demand, I would really appreciate that. Also, I did get a final contribution here. I did receive a $10 tip from Sparrow. They said, I just want to say thank you for everything that you do. Your streams keep me going. Well, Sparrow, I'm happy to hear that my streams have some kind of a positive impact on anyone. You know, again, I'm here. I'm just a normal guy. I'm not anything special. I'm not hot shit. I'm just a normal dude enjoying the passion he has for games and hanging out and having a good time with people on the internet. And I hope that it comes through and you get something out of it. You know, I'm happy to hear that, and I'm just happy that you enjoy it enough that you support. Thank you so much. Okay, so that is it. Let's sign off for the night, and we resume this as a longer stream next time, where we will finally hit Hawaii and really get the plot moving in a big way, and I'm excited for that. So thank you all, and I'll see you next time for more Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth.